God promises us a glorious future. In a small village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a young boy named Samuel. Samuel loved to explore the fields and forests surrounding his home, often wondering about the world and his place in it. One day, while wandering through a meadow, he stumbled upon an elderly man sitting beneath a large oak tree. The man had a gentle smile and a twinkle in his eye. "Hello there, young one," the man greeted Samuel. "Come sit with me for a while. I have a story to share with you." Samuel, curious and eager, sat down beside the man. "What story do you have for me, sir?" he asked. The man began. "This story is about a promise of a glorious future given to us by God. Long ago, the Apostle Paul wrote a letter to the Christians in Rome, reminding them of this very promise. In his letter, he wrote, "For you did not receive a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear, but you have received a spirit of adoption, when we cry, Abba, Father." It is that very spirit bearing witness with our spirit that we are children of God, and if children, then heirs, heirs of God and joint heirs with Christ, if in fact we suffer with him, so that we may also be glorified with him. I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory about to be revealed to us. For the creation waits with eager longing for the revealing of the children of God. Paul described this hope as a kind of groaning, a deep yearning within us, and all of creation for the day when everything will be made new. We know that the whole creation has been groaning in labor pains until now, and not only the creation, but we ourselves, who have the first fruits of the Spirit, groan inwardly while we wait for adoption, the redemption of our bodies. The Spirit of God, the man said softly, lives within us, reminding us that we are God's children and that his promises are true. The Spirit gives us hope even in the hardest times and assures us that a glorious future is coming, a future where we will be fully redeemed and live in perfect harmony with God. Samuel's eyes shone with wonder as he absorbed the story. So even when things are tough, we can trust that God has something wonderful planned for us, he asked. Yes, Samuel, the man replied with a smile. God's promise of a glorious future gives us hope and strength. We are his children, and he loves us more than we can imagine. One day, all the suffering and pain will be replaced with his eternal glory. From that day on, whenever he faced difficulties, he remembered the old man's words and held on to the hope of a glorious future promised by God. And so, the story of God's promise spread throughout the village, filling the hearts of all who heard it with hope and anticipation for the glorious future that awaited them. Please like and subscribe to help us grow our spiritual channel. Thank you.